cooking Indian
Mm.
food at the level that I am the only one in the world.
Yeah.
There is no other all-female kitchen run by a female founder in the world. This says so much. Also, that I'm in London. I don't know whether I could have opened this in India. My women come from all kinds of different backgrounds. All of them are Hindu. All of them, have very different stories. Some from very deprived backgrounds. But they have
Mm-hmm.
all felt equal to me. One of the reasons is I pay them the same as I pay myself. Every hour
Really?
I work in the kitchen, yes,
That's
all of
amazing.
us. That's what I do. And I can do this. And they accept it. So there was a day when all the koftas I was making was breaking. The woman who was washing the pots told me, just go. You wash the pots, I will make the kofta because we can't afford this waste. Squeeze it, you squeeze it. She felt authority. She felt the power. This was a woman who would not sit on my chair to have tea, who looked down when I walked in. She had been empowered. Money matters. Put your money
Yeah.
where your mouth is. Don't just say, this is the most important. In every society, especially in the West, women are paid less than men. Absolutely in every organization, including the BBC, where you had to
Yeah.
go to court to get this justice. And this is the West where they say, so called, that there is actually equality. I can tell you this, there is no equality anywhere in the East and the West. It is just more covert, more sophisticated, more hidden in the West. But this is all the veneer of equality.
Yeah.
And I have said this as well, that I have no truck with white feminists who don't get me, who don't understand,
Why don't they get?
who
What do they not get? What do they not get about you?
that I'm still happy to hold on to parts of my culture. I don't drink. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have pork. I still wear shalwar kameez because I find it very comfortable. And when I walk in the beginning, there was that, oh, she's not drinking champagne. Oh, are you a practicing Muslim? And this whole idea that, I could still keep part of my culture. I don't need to throw the baby away with the bathwater. This is not required. I can hold on to what I like. I will challenge what I'm uncomfortable with. But I am very proud of my faith, of my name, of my Indian heritage. I carry that as a badge on my heart, my Indianness. And no one should question my right to call myself an Indian. In this country, in any other country, you identify yourself as who you are. No one should be allowed to put a label on you that you are this or you are that. I will be everything I want to be. Show me a box big enough in which you can fit me. I will not be boxed into one thing that you say you are this or you are that. I am everything. Every day I'll be someone else. But I will tell you who I am. You will not tell me who I am. But the problem is that it is this difficult situation where at the moment it's quite a lonely place where I am.
I was
I
going
will
to
now
ask you
spend the
that. I was going to ask you that. How lonely has it been, and how lonely is it?
very, very. And I have to say, I take inspiration from people like you, other
Thank you.
women in different fields, and think this, that they are akla cholore, they are unafraid. I look up to women who are unafraid in every culture, but I look to the women in my own country, in India. And, I've lived for 30 years now in the West. People are surprised, they say, oh, you're still accented. If anyone touches me and says, where is home? I will say Calcutta. I have lived in away for so long. My ruh, my soul is still in India. My roots go down below the oceans. My sustenance comes from India. And this is the thing that, I have never left. I have never been, I felt uprooted, but somehow I'm connected so deeply. And I try to take I listen to a lot of music, I read and I write poetry. I try to keep myself feeling connected to who I am. It's very important because otherwise it gets very hard. And I know
Yeah.
that so many women struggle and work very hard. They don't get the fame or the adulation, mashallah, you and I have got. This is a position of privilege, but
Of course.
I think also it's important to say that it is tough, it is lonely, it is hard, because I don't want people to think that this is a road that is so easy. Because when they hit their first hurdle, they will not be understanding that you and I hit it so many times. We
Yeah, I was just
overcame
going to
them.
say,
We
yeah,
stood
I
up.
was just going to say, I was just going to say, sorry, I'm interrupting you, but I was just going to say that I always tell women that the toughest thing is actually to have the strength to be yourself. And while it is liberating, it is also the loneliest thing because everybody will have a judgment of who they want you to be. And if you refuse to be boxed in, as you have, as I have certainly, you will also often find yourself alone.
Yes. But the thing is, I still find myself alone. But incredibly, for someone the color of skin I am, with the name I have not been trolled in the West. So when Netflix announced that I was going to be the first British chef on Chef's Table, no one turned around and said, "Oh, she's not very British. Why did they choose her? She's not English." And this, I think, comes from the fact that if because I'm so confident of who I am, I will clean the floor with anyone who tells me I don't belong here or I don't belong there. And this is the thing, that it comes from the sense that, it is lonely, it is very tough, and sometimes I do feel I struggle a lot. And that's, when I dig deep into my faith and I remember that, I have, I should not harm people. I should try and do the best. I should make the world a better place. I want women to come to my grave and say, she changed my life. Not that she was a celebrity or she did something, incredible. I want to have that legacy. That I inspired women to step out and be brave. And though there are times when it hurts a lot, and especially
Yeah.
I miss my parents a lot. I've missed my family. I'm running a business here. I cannot go back. With my own children, I don't eat a single meal with my kids because I'm serving other people. I serve others, and I cannot serve my own parents. I cannot serve my own children. I cannot watch
Yeah.
them eat. I can watch celebrities eat. So this is the thing that life is always about
Yeah.
holding on and letting go. So sometimes